The Titans were a race of powerful deities in Greek mythology. They were considered to be elder gods and held sway over the world before being overthrown by the Olympian gods, led by Zeus. After being defeated by the new gods in the Titanomachy, or Titan War, the Titans were punished by being imprisoned in Tartarus, the deepest part of the underworld, with the exception of Atlas. Thus, they were seen as models of power and cautionary tales about the consequences of rebellion against the Olympians. Zeus was the Titan god of intellect and the axis of heaven around which constellations revolved. After he and his siblings were defeated by the Olympian gods and imprisoned in Tartarus, he went mad, broke his bonds, and attempted to escape, but was stopped by Cerberus. Zeus was the Titan god of the celestial poles and was responsible for the stability of the sky and the heavens. He fathered the Titans Astreus, Pallas, and Perseus. Cronos was the Titan god of harvests and the personification of destructive time. He was known for his power and cunning, and for that reason was the leader of the Titans. Among other beings, he fathered Hestia, Hades, Demeter, Poseidon, Hera, and Zeus. Hyperion was the Titan god of watchfulness and observation, and was also the personification of heavenly light. With his sister, the Titaness Theia, he fathered Helios, the sun, Selene, the moon, and Eos, the dawn. Iapetus was the Titan god of craftsmanship and mortality, and was known for his cunning and trickery. He was married to his sister, Clymene, and they had several children, including Atlas, Prometheus, and Epimetheus. Some sources also say he was the father of the human race. Mnemosyne was the Titan goddess of memory, and being a powerful and wise deity, she was often invoked by poets and artists seeking inspiration. After the Titan War, her legacy lived on through her children, the Muses, who continued to be honored and revered in classical Greek culture. Oceanus was the Titan god of fresh and salty water, but was mainly known to be the ruler of the oceans, mostly representing its vast and mysterious depths. He was married to his sister, Thetis, and they had many children, including the river gods and the Oceanids. Phoebe was the Titan goddess of intellectual wisdom, representing the power of prophecy and foresight. She was married to her brother, Zeus, and they had a daughter, Leto, who went on to become the mother of the Olympian gods, Apollo and Artemis. Rhea was the Titan goddess of motherhood and was associated with the earth and its fertility. She was the wife of Cronos and the mother of Hestia, Hades, Demeter, Poseidon, Hera, and Zeus. Thanks to her, Zeus was saved from being devoured by Cronos like his siblings were. Thetis was the Titan goddess of fresh water and the mother of the river, springs, streams, fountains, and cloud gods. She was the wife of the Titan Oceanus, and together they had many children, including the river gods and the Oceanids. Theia was the Titan goddess of sight and the shining light of the sky. She was also considered to represent the beauty and the power of the sun. She was married to the Titan Hyperion, and together they had several children, including Helios, the sun, Selene, the moon, and Eos, the dawn. Themis was the Titan goddess of divine justice and was associated with the natural order of the universe, as well as the upholding of law and morality. She was the mother of the Horai, the seasons, and the Morai, the fates, and she was also associated with oracles and prophecies.